Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Bookshop Simulator. Now, there are two things that you're going to probably notice right off the bat. Number one, you're probably noticing that there are people that are in the store. Oh, by the way, day 49, store's open for your convenience. You're going to notice there are people that are in the store, and the store was open, and it is now open again. But we were not well, we normally record with the store like closed, and we're on day 49. And last episode we were not on day 49. We have like $8,000, and you're probably wondering what's going on. And the short answer is I apparently forgot to hit the record button before I started getting this episode going. So that's thing number one. So number one, sorry about that. The other thing you're probably noticing is Rusty, your face isn't on the screen. We don't see your ugly head, your big head, in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. And there is a reason for that as well. I basically decided that what we're going to do for any pre-recorded episodes from now on, we're going to go back to the way that we've done it since the beginning. And for pre-recorded episodes, we're going to leave the face camera off. And then for anything that's live, we will have the face camera on, because there seemed to be a fair amount of confusion with our lovely viewers that we like if it was a pre-recorded episode, like our normal 8 a.m. episodes, they would see me in the lower left-hand corner and wonder whether or not it was live. And then they'd be like, Rusty, why aren't you replying? It's because I'm not there. So that was the main reason why. So yeah, going forward, we're just going to keep it where on live streams only, we will have the face cam, and on pre-recorded episodes, we won't. So the general rule of thumb going forward, if you see my face, then you know it's live. If you don't, then you know it's a pre-recorded episode. And that will hopefully clear up any confusion. So we thank you for your consideration on these changes, and we hope that everything will be okay with them. Because like I said, we're just going back to the way it was back in 2024, back before I had the face cam at all. So just kind of going back a little bit to our roots, if you will. So let's take a quick look around. Nothing has really been missed since I realized that I wasn't recording. The only thing that I did do is I did go back to the Lyon store. So I did check in Lyon to see what I had in terms of books there. Also in Paris, in terms of legendaries. And I did remember that in our Lyon store, we had this book that gave us the 10% discount on everything that we buy. So we did bring that one back with us from Lyon, because you can now bring one legendary with you across time and space. And so we did that with that book. And the one that we took off our legendary shelves was this one that gave us the max manga, because we just don't really need that. It's just not all that important. So we don't have that one anymore. We also did give Tomoki a promotion, because Tomoki was at level 40 when we got into this. And I don't think we need to do anything here for Kihiro. Kihiro's working their way up, but no promotion needed yet. And our restockers are also, at this point, not needing a promotion and just staring out the distance and pondering their life choices and wondering why it is that they work here. Carl is getting close, so Carl will probably need a promotion pretty soon. Bochi is still a ways off from one, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But aside from that, that's about all that's happened since I realized that I wasn't recording, but we are now. Everything's good. So let's go take a look, see what we need to order. So games, the magic number is 8. So if I have 8 or fewer on the shelf, that means that I can order a box of them. So like here I have 2, 4, 7. So we can get a box of this. The battle boats, we have more than 8 up there. Same with the checkmate. Same with the Sugarland. So we can't do those. Well, we could, but we'd have extras on the ground. The candy, the magic number is 24. So 24 or fewer, and we can get a box up. But more than that, we'll have leftovers. So the candy all seems fine, other than the Chit Chats. You can use one of those. The comics, the magic number is 20. So anything 20 or fewer, we can get some. So this looks good. So it's 9 and 8 is 17. Got 9 and 10, so 19 there. That one, I think we're good for sure. 4, and then, yeah. So yeah, we got 20 total there. That one's probably fine. I didn't really do too much of the math, but it looked like we had plenty there. That one we got 15 on 3 shelves. And this one looks okay as well. Yeah, so we're good there. The books, if anytime we can get 10 or if there's 10 empty spots, then we can go ahead and get a box of books. That one doesn't look like we can do it. This one also doesn't look like we can do it. Let's see, 4, 7, 10. So we can there. And that one, yeah, that one we can do. The manga, the magic number is 20. So anything where there are 20 or fewer, we can get a box of it. So yeah, definitely the Dragon Sphere. Definitely need that. How about here? The Haunted House. Yeah, we can get one of those. The Mary, probably. We can get one of that, I do believe. We can definitely get one of the Dulling. The, let's see, the Exorciser, probably one of those. The, which one is the Dankenstein? We can get one of them, and probably one of those. I think we get one of all of our horror books, I do believe, at this point in time. Oh, also need to check on our bookmarks. So bookmarks, I generally check to see how many empty facings I have, because if we have 4 empty facings, then we can certainly get a box up. If we have 3, it's probably pretty close. Like this one, we've got 2 because they're a mirror image on both sides. This one we've got 2. This one we've got 3. So that's probably doable. This one we've got 3, so that's probably doable. This one we've got 3, so that's probably doable. Or they're all pretty close. So we'll go ahead and get those. Let that ride. And then we also need some used books. Now it's going to be interesting to see with used books, because I've got at this point, I feel like I've got 3 real good legendaries. So we got this one that gives us 10% discount on all of our apps. So basically 10% discount on everything that we buy. This one is $5 for everyone who enters the store, which is just amazing. And then this one, which is double our XP for our employees, which is good for now because we want to get our employees to where they're a lot faster. So we'll keep that until we feel like we don't need to use it anymore. But for now, we definitely need it. Let's also go here and hit the... Oh, no, they were on already. Lights! I forgot I turned them on. So, Luna, how you doing? Oh, there you are. So cute. We will eventually also get a kitty upstairs. We've had a number of people that have said that we should do that, and we will once we have a little more space. We got to get ourselves about $15,000 in the store. And once we do that, we can go ahead and get ourselves an upstairs kitty. And we also need to make sure that we keep on feeding Luna here. Someone made a comment, and it was an awesome comment, and I laughed really hard about it, that the person who's regretting me not being the cashier the most is Luna, because when I was a cashier, my Luna's food and water dish was always in my line of sight. And now that I'm not cashiering anymore, Luna doesn't get fed or get water nearly as often. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I need to check that more. So that was just such a hilarious comment, and at the same time, completely apropos of the truth. I never did get my used books, did I? I did not. So let's go ahead and order those. See if we can get in 4 boxes of used ones. Just going with the regular legendaries. Nothing, or the regular used books, not going with the ones from like France or anything, or Japan. The ones from France really wouldn't work here. But we're going to just get the regulars, see if we can get anything in these that is good. We did get one first edition here. It is kind of funny because in the time that I was playing and not recording when I thought I was recording, I did actually have a box that had 2 signed copy books in there, which is the only time I'd ever seen that happen before in my life. So yeah, there were 2 of them that were signed. Oh, and here's a legendary. Employees gain 1 level. Oh, man. So every day they gain a level. That almost might be better than double experience. I think that's better than double experience. Because at the end of the day, you won't necessarily gain a level, but here you will. So every day they gain a level? Huh. I wonder if that means that they just flat out get a level, or do they? We're going to try that. So if we go over to Carl, so we're going to remember that Carl's at 29 and 3/4. So let's go ahead and put this in place. So we're going to set that down for now. We're going to go ahead, put that up. And so now that's in place. So we're going to see exactly what that means. So if that means that they're there, does that mean that they just go up to the next level, or does it mean that they get like one whole level equivalent? I'm going to be very interested to see what that's all about. Because if it's that they just go up to the next level, that's not probably as good, because you won't actually get like a full level out of it. But if it's that they just go up one whole level from wherever they are, then that is kind of good. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that for both of our restockers. See what that's going to be. All right. Other stuff we need. What time is it? It's coming up to 8 o'clock here in the store. I still can't believe I wasn't recording before this. I can. I mean, it's me. So there we go. 8 of those. I got 9 of those, so can't get that. 1, 4, 6, 10, can't get that. Our candy, there's 26 there. There's 24 there, so we can get that. We can certainly get the Galaxy bars. They've been very popular. We got 23 there. We've got 18 there, so yeah, we can get that. Our comics, these all look pretty good. This one we can certainly get, because I've got 3 shelves of 0, and then 1 shelf that is less, 2 shelves put together that are less than 5. So I think that works. Yeah, 9. Yeah, for sure. 9, and then so 8, 10, 11, so we can get that one as well. 9, and then 9 again, so we can get that. Oh, we're full. So Major Miracle. We can get one of those. We can get one of those, I'm sure. Yeah, one there. One there? Can I? Let's see. We got 1, 6. No, I can't. I would be 1 book short of being able to put them all up there. So I'm glad I checked that one a little bit more closely. 4, 6, 10. Yeah, we can do that. This is pretty full, so we're not going to do that one. There we can certainly get one. Let's take a look here at the exerciser. Yeah, we can do that. There's a whole bunch of space there, a whole bunch of space there, whole bunch there. I can almost even get 2 copies, 2 of the Maniac there. We'll go with 1. Yeah, just to play it safe. Manga, we can get 1 of Assault on Colossus. We can get 1 of this one here, Life Note. And that is, and then 1 of the Ghost in the Hotel. We had a lot of stuff we got to get. And I will have to also check the bookmarks. So let's check the bookmarks. We can certainly get 1 of those. Is there anything else? There, I've got 2 empty shelves there, 2 empty facings there. The spades and clubs, I've got 3 empty facings. No, I've actually got 4 empty facings, so I can do that for sure. So let's get all this and get everything stocked, because we kind of ordered a lot. There was a lot that happened here. So let's get everything filled. We should have over $15,000 by the time the day is over, or by the time we get into tomorrow. And I do have to make sure I pay my bills. So we should be able to get that expansion and then work on getting another kitty in here. Life Note. That's this one. So, and I've got to change the orientation of that shelf, because that shelf is not oriented the proper way. So this one, like that, so that they're mirrors of each other. Maybe I misclicked on that at some point in the past. It would be possible that something like that would have happened. All right, that one is full. We've got the 2 Spires, book number 2 in the series. Go ahead and get that put away. And the Exorciser. Yeah, all of our horror books, they've really been doing good. I mean, with it being close to Halloween, that would make sense that they're doing quite well. All of our horror fans coming into the store to get all the stuff for the spooky season. And that's it. So yeah, we're going to take a look at how both of their numbers going into this. You almost look like you're a worker here. Almost, but not quite. So yeah, let's take a look. So you are, Bochi, you're at basically 63 and a half. And Carl, you are at 30. Oh, so you don't get a promotion until, I guess maybe not until level 40. So you're at 30 and a whole bunch of change. Or 30, so like 30 and a quarter and 63 and a half. So let's see where they get to at the end of the day here. So let's check this out. $3,700 between our stores in France. That's not a bad number. It could be better, but could be worse. So let's take a look again and see where they were. So Bochi was at 63 and a half, and Carl was at 31 or 30 and a quarter. So we'll see if they just go up to the beginning of the next level or if they get the full level. Because that will make the decision of what we keep as our books here. So Bochi, yeah, they just go right up to the next level. And again, but they do go up on cashier as well. So that's also interesting. Huh. That is very interesting. So they basically go up a whole cashier level, whether or not you're even asking for them to cashier. So that might be good. Because it makes them more versatile in both areas. So yeah, maybe we'll stick with that. I'm hard pressed. We'll have to see. Because yeah, that might be good. It might be. I don't know, but the secondary stat doesn't really mean as much. Because if they're not ever going to be the other thing, then you don't really need to worry about it. You know what? I'm going to go back to the double XP. Someone will probably math it out and say which one is better. But we're just going to stick with that. We'll stick with Employee of the Month. I think we're good to go. So let's get into it. Day 50 here in Japan. The store is once again open for your convenience. Let me check my bills. So I haven't paid my bills in a while. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've been a little bit remiss on paying our bills. We're better now. And again, once we get over $15,000, we will go ahead and get that next store expansion. Because that will be kind of nice. And then we'll get our cat upstairs. It's important to have an upstairs cat. If you have a two-story store, you need to have 2 stories worth of cats. It's just the rules. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. So that's where we are with that. And again, that's going to make Kahiro very, very happy because poor Kahiro's just up here not doing much of anything, other than handling whatever random customers want to go walk upstairs to get themselves rung up. Okay, other stuff we need to order. Checkmate again. Let's see. We're good on the Sugarland. That we got 25, so there's not enough there. So all the candy's good. The comics seem good all the way through. We can get one of that book, of the first Lord of the Rings book. The second one, yes, just barely, but we can. This one, no. This one, no. Nope. We would not have enough room. We'd be close, but not enough room. Manga is fine across the board. Oh, no. That one is actually at the 20 number. And then that one is close. So if someone were to buy My Villain University, then we'd have enough there, but it doesn't look like they will. At least not right now. So we'll come back and check on that. In our horror books, it wanted the dulling because I can put 10 right on that shelf by itself. And I think that's about it. We can get one of the Dankenstein. We can certainly get one of this. Can I get 2 of it? I think I can. I'm pretty sure. And then this one we can get 1 of. The Maniac. Okay. So there's all that. And now another thing now, this is interesting because I'm like, what did I talk about when I was doing this the first time? What did I not talk about? I don't think I've talked about the fact that you can, and this is someone had mentioned in the comments, and I'd known about it, but it was mentioned that you can take the rugs and you can put them in the hit boxes of other furniture. And I was aware of that because I do have these. I do have my shelves here, my bookmark tables on top of this rug, and I just now noticed that these things are like way off kilter. They're not at all centered with the rug here. I mean, not by a long shot, because I just now noticed the way that these things are like lined up. So let's see, snap to there. That's still not quite centered. Can get that over a little bit more. Try to, just a little bit. But I've got someone in my way. So yeah, we're going to move that just a little bit more over. Try to, at least. Perhaps. There's something in the way. I don't know. Oh, shoot, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and move these all over this way. No, I don't want to move them over that way because those were kind of centered on the... now I've messed it up. Go ahead and snap that back to that and just... They're closer to center, but not quite. That can snap to there. And then that can snap to all the others. So they're closer because if you look at their feet in the yellow box, they're a lot closer to center than they were before. They could still be a little bit better, but I'm not going to worry about that because that would involve me trying to move them even more. And I just don't have it in me to do that right now. So we're just not going to. What I do have it in me to do is to get another cat. So let's do that. Up to Bletmart. Who's going to be a... Oh, let's feed Luna while we're at it. Luna's like, feed me before you get another one, please. So who is going to be our second cat to go with Luna? Oh, and we got to get our expansion too. So Expandy Land, second floor, $15,000. Boom, done. We have space for a kitty. And maybe for some other stuff, but most importantly for a kitty. So that's what means the most to us. Let's get our flooring put up there. Take care of all that because we got to make the place look good. Oh, it comes with flooring. Huh, that's interesting. Would not have guessed that. Does not come with paint though, so we do have to paint it. So let's take care of that. So this wall is going to be pumpkins. And then the side walls are going to be the graveyards. So let's take care of the graveyard painting on the side walls. So that goes to there. That goes to there. This can now be graveyard, just like that. So that's perfect. And then, now that we have a little more money, now we can go ahead and get our cat. So, all the priorities. So let's see. Who's it going to be? So we have Shadow. We have Luna. We have Coffee Bean. I'm trying to think who else I would like here. So let's take a look at the other options we got. Maybe I go with... Let's go with... torn between Peanut and Ambrose. I think I'm going to go with Ambrose. I like Ambrose. I like the name too. So we're going to go with Ambrose. We're going to also make sure we get all the things that we need. So upstairs we need a cat bed. We need a litter box. We need a food and water bowl. We need a scratching post. So all of the accoutrements. And then we will take Ambrose and set them upstairs. Ambrose, how you doing? We're going to have a spot for you in just a bit. Just give me a minute. I'm going to put you up there by Kihiro. Kihiro's going to be so happy. So happy. All right, litter box. Don't throw it. Place it. Open it up. Set that right there. Right up against the wall. Boom. And then we're going to grab the scratching posts. Meanwhile, we're running out of books all over the place, but that's okay. It's fine. Go ahead, open that up, throw that right over there. Okay. Grab the food and water and the cat bed. Get that set up. So food and water over by the scratching post. Open. No. F. Why is that so hard? I don't quite know. Snap? No, snap won't work. Put that right there. And the cat bed, which we will put right over by Kihiro. Kihiro will love that, I hope. I will put that right back here. And I hope this will work. Let's see. Open. Will it? No. Nope. Hitbox is nowhere the right size. So we'll put it over here by all the other items. Just like that. That's fine. We'll eventually have some books and stuff up here. Not going to worry too much about that. Just going to use that right now for the cat and for for a second register. But we'll eventually put more stuff up there. All right, Ambrose, we're ready for you. Upstairs to the second floor with you. Look at you. You're going to love it here. Ambrose is like, am I? Will I really love it here? I don't know about this. I hope I will. And it'd be really funny if Luna and Ambrose like met each other, but I don't think that they will. So, Ambrose, are you going to come out anytime soon? You normally always just came out on your own. There you go. Yes, there you are, Ambrose. Yes. Oh, the kitty love. Are you going to go downstairs? You're going to go right downstairs. Ambrose is like, I'm out of here. I'm going to the main floor. I don't care about Kihiro. Kihiro's like, what have I done? What's wrong with me? Now is Luna going to go upstairs? Luna's going to go upstairs. Okay, so they're just going to choose where they want to go. It's fine. Is Ambrose leaving? No, Ambrose turned around. I thought Ambrose left. I'm like, okay, so they're going to just like use each other's beds and, okay, that went exactly like I thought it would. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get some books and stuff because we do actually like to have still some product here. Do I have the lights on? No, I did not. Lights! They for some reason, I thought I turned them on. I'm having such a hard time today. It is not my day. Thought I was recording. I was not. I thought that the cats were going to stay on their own floor. They did not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here anymore. I'm just trying to get through as best I can. And having fun doing it. That's the most important part. Let's see. The chit chats we can certainly get those. These two are probably, no, we don't have enough space for those. Our books, let's see, we can get one of those, probably two. And go from there. We can get one of those for sure, Maybe even two of these. Yeah, we can get two of those for sure. Go over here, I can probably get two of these. I might be, no, just go with one of those. Two would be pushing it. I can get two of those. And one there. On this side, we can get one, maybe even two. Let's see, 16, 27, 36. Yeah, we can get two because it holds 60. Same thing there, 22, 32. So we can get two. So much math. I was told there would be no math. We can get, so let's see, 23, 36, 45, we can get one. 23, 28, we can get three of that. Okay, that works. In the world of manga, how are we looking? One My Villain University and one Dragon Sphere. And that is it. And then we'll get some more, and I need like all of the bookmarks. Every bookmark. We need it. So let's get one of each of those. Maybe even two. But we're going to start with one. And then go from there. I did order one too many of the bookshelf bookmarks. So let's go back and take that out. Okay. Check out. All set. And let the fun begin of restocking everything. Which, again, I probably should help out with that. Because we did order quite a few things. And again, I know where some of it goes. The only thing I really don't know is the bookmarks. Because they're kind of small. So I have an idea where they go, but it's safer to not have me do that. Oh, sorry, Boshi. Now, that's the thing. So I might have to analyze this on a day-by-day basis. Because right now, Boshi is like nowhere close to leveling up. Or maybe I cheat the system. I think I can cheat the system. Because I think what I can do is I can keep the one book in place all the way through the day. Like the double XP, I can keep that in place all the way through the day. And then at the end of the day, I can switch over to the other book where they gain a level. So that's one of those. There were probably people that were thinking, Rusty, you could just do it that way. And I figured it out. You just got to give me some time to figure these things out. But I got there. So you should be proud of me that I finally got there. But yeah, we can go ahead and I can, on the days that I remember to do that, which will be like 1 out of every 4, we'll just swap the book positions at the end of the day. So that way we can get both of the effects with to double the effects with half the work again. And I just got to remember to actually do it. So that's the only linchpin in the entire process there is actually my memory. So we're not asking too much now, are we? I think we might be, but we'll try. All right, we're gonna get all this stocked. This is this one here, the first of the Lord of the Rings series, or the Lord of the Bling series, as it's called in this one. Got the Haunted House on the Hill. I could get some more. We'll end it by getting some more used books too. Grab a few of them. See if we can maybe get another legendary to make us think about things and make decisions. And just have over-analysis paralysis. I still find it funny that Luna ended upstairs and Ambrose ended up downstairs. Oh, now there's Luna. Okay, so they do just kind of roam on their own. It's great. All right, there's food up here. Clean litter box. There's Luna. Luna's like, I'm happy to be up here and checking things out. And Ambrose just all conked out there. Okay, so 4 boxes of used books. Let's do that. Get those in here. Check one more time for some decent legendaries or any kind of legendaries, decent or otherwise. Will we get anything, or will it be 4 clunker boxes? There's a clunker. So one that's and then check the second one. How about here? That is a second swing and a miss. Okay. Next up, what do we got? Let's check here. All right, now here we go. Finally, this one's got a signed copy and a first edition. So we did actually have it happen again, where we had 2 rare books in the same box. I'm like, I'm never going to see that again. And then it happened twice in the time that I was playing today. Only one of which made it to tape. But it's good to know that it would actually happen one more time. So I'm happy about that. But 3 boxes that stunk, 1 box that was good. What are you going to do? So we'll get that stocked and call it good from there. So we're going to go ahead and switch over we're going to switch the book positions again. So let's take a look here. And so, yeah, 32 and 16 and 65 and 45. So if we go here and drop that book down, put that book in its place, and I'll throw that book up just in case. The 32 and 16, and then 65 and 45, over $4,100 there. That's a pretty good number. We will bring everybody in and then check those numbers again, see how they're all looking after this. After we have those, after we've swapped those books, because it should work. Again, it feels a little cheesy doing it like this, but hey, I'm all about my cheese. If I have a way to cheese the system, I will cheese it. And I will not even worry about it too much. So 32 and 16. Okay, so only one. So 33 and 16. So they only go up in their main category. So then even more reason to stick in 66 and 45. So yeah, that's pretty good, I think. And then go ahead, swap it out, just like that. Anything here? Nope, 23 and 46. And upstairs, we've got 11 and promotion. There you go. You hear you're doing a great job. And you've got cat company, so life is good. So we've expanded the second floor a little bit. We will eventually get some stuff up here at some point. The next expansion up here is going to be $16,000. And when we do get the expansion up here, we will start getting some of the other titles that we don't have in the store. We're up to like level 23.5. So we're like 10 levels away from like maximum shop level. Because I think maximum shop level for the purpose of like goods and stuff is 33. Yeah, so that's where everything maxes out, is at level 33. So that's what we still have to get to consider it all complete at this point, and all the expansions that we need here. So the store is continuing to grow. We've got 2 cats, got another legendary book that's going to make us make some decisions. It continues to be very, very productive here at our growing 2-story store in Japan. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really liked this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.